Alright, we got triple mechanicals. I'm going to start with my fouling buzzer. I'm going to go for a Great Sting. Go ahead and swap to my mechanical while he has dodge up. And throw it on minefield. Okay. Let's go for let's go for an alert. Might swap here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the fouling buzzer, save my Alarma Dog's health for later. I'll probably go for dodge, so I think I'll swap him first this time. That'll bring in the lowest health. That is Little Bling. Alright. I think I'm cool with that. That's probably his best cleanup pet. So, oh, nice crit. Um, let's go for a bite to take out the mechanical racial, and then I'll probably go for Great Sting. Actually, 2 bites might be better. Yeah, let me take out that mechanical racial before he takes my flying racial. I mean, the racial doesn't matter, but it'll save some extra health. Alright, now we'll go for Great Sting. It's probably best to just stay in on my fouling buzzer. Until he dies. Then I'll bring in my Alarma Dog. I'm thinking Minefield first. Then we'll go for, I'm not sure if it'll work out for me to go for Overtune now, so I'm just gonna play it safe and go for Alert first, and then Overtune. Okay, he has Blitz. That might kill me here. Oh, I'm gonna die to the turrets, dang it. No worries. Storm Infused Snapdragon should be able to 1v2 no problem at this point. I think. I don't know if I want to go for turret while he has, for Call Lightning while he has turrets out. Those minefields both crit. That's pretty lucky. Alright. Well, lightning kills him, so we'll just hit him with lightning. Alright, let's see what would do well if I get a rematch. Probably not a team with a beast. Thinking maybe Stone Grinder? Oh, but that has a beast on it. Hmm. Well, an elemental would definitely be good. This is a very similar team, but I got an elemental now. It's not my favorite elemental for fighting Little Bling, though, because of the speed tie. Oh, maybe the Fiendish Imp. The Fiendish Imp would probably do pretty good. Play the Snapdragon again? If he tries to play rock, paper, scissors, he's going to expect me to have an elemental, and he's going to play... First of all. Fuck these griffins. Second of all. So he'd probably play aquatic damage, which means having a magic pet would actually be really good. Or he might have, like, a critter. I would imagine probably he plays aquatics, maybe? So we have some elemental damage here. I actually don't know if this team can beat triple mechanicals. I'm thinking the Tiny Snowman will do really good versus him. Stone Grinder's okay. Alpine Foxling isn't great, but one of his mechanicals does have humanoid damage, so if I can fight Clockum with Alpine Foxling, he might actually be able to 1v1 him, and I think these two easily win the other 2v2, especially if I have Dazzling Dance up. Because Tiny Snowman's very scary versus mechanicals with Dazzling Dance. He just stuns them every 4 turns and does huge damage. If he has aquatics, this team might be in trouble, but let's see. Oh, nope, just double idols. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think I can beat this team. Maybe if he plays really, 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 really bad. Yeah. Yep, fuck that. Alright, let's see here. How about... Thinking... Play with Rattlejaw. Which ones of these teams would do well versus Anomalous? And double idols. Maybe this team could beat him. No, he has double Sandstorm. I need at least one weather changer. I think this team actually would be pretty good versus him. I'll try this team out. Maybe Graves, actually? Maybe. I don't like that I don't have a weather changer, though. Maybe I should make more teams with Graves. There's another team that I think might be able to beat him. That I can think of. It was the Helpful Workshop bot. This team right here. All 3 of these pets are pretty good versus idols. And then these 2 are actually pretty good versus Anomalous. Maybe I'll try this team next if I don't get a rematch with this team. Oh, even better. Triple Sandstorm. All right. One of those days. I I don't know, dude. Like, alright, first things first, we gotta root him. Now I'll change the weather on him. I'm taking weak damage from crushes, so... Oh, nice, I missed. Hooray, thanks, Blizzard. I'm super happy that I missed 600 damage. That's awesome. Really cool. Don't think I can win this 2v2, but, see what I can do. He has to just... All he has to do is press Quicksand, and then he gets a free Sandstorm on me. Oh, he pressed Sand Bolts. That's helpful. Now I can probably block Quicksand. Or a Sandstorm, one or the other. The smart move here is... Okay, you know what? That's not dumb. That move is perfectly fine. I was going to say the smart move is to press Sandstorm to just reduce damage because I have Decoy up, but I guess that works too, and just two-shot me with those two abilities. Alright. Let's go for Thunderbolt. It's more damage than Breath. I might have actually won if I didn't miss my Toxic Fumes. The only way I win now is if, like, he misses his Sandstorm or something. Which I'd say is fair. He's the one playing triple Sandstorm. He deserves to miss. I mean, his Elemental can't miss, but... his Idol might. Alright. Alright, high roll. Let's go. Come on, Rattlejaw. Oh, that was good, but not good enough, unfortunately. It's gonna hit me with Sandstorm. I have to heal. And unfortunately, his Sandstorm just expired, so he doesn't have a chance to miss it. If he could miss, like, a Crush, and I land all my attacks, I can maybe win this 1v1 here. Because I still have a corpse to eat. Okay, I missed twice, and he misses 0 times. Great. Thank you, Blizzard. All he has to do is press Deflection and Sandstorm, and he wins. Lol. Oh, how? I don't know how he lost. Alright, so that's 5 Sandstorm Pits out of the last 6. Not sure how I won that. All he had to do was press Deflection, and then Sandstorm would have killed me. Don't know if this team can beat triple Sandstorm. I suspect it cannot. Maybe if he plays like he did last time. What did he do on the first turn? Didn't he stud me? He did. Okay. You know what? I'm going to try this team. Not that I think it'll beat him, but if he plays very predictably, maybe I can. And if I get that double idol team, I think this team can beat him. The Nightshade's pretty good versus idols, and he's alright versus the Living Sandling. He's not good versus the Karaji Guardling. Squirky's very good versus idols. He's okay, I guess, versus the Sandling because he has aquatic damage. The Workshop bot is beyond useless versus the Sandling, so I'd probably want to try to use him to take out the Kuraji Guardling. I mean, if he plays well, this team just can't win, but he didn't play very well. I mean, he didn't play horrendously, but that was very much winnable. He should never lose if I'm missing twice and he doesn't miss a single time. Like, all he had to do was just stall with deflection, even one single time. And then he just wins because Sandstorm is more damage than I can outheal with Consume Corpse. If I see that Karaji team again, I'll probably play maybe this team. I could probably do better than this. I mean, it definitely can win, but if I have bad RNG like last game, I don't think I'm gonna win with this team. There are very few pets that are good versus the Karaji Guardling. There's a couple 341 speed beast pets that I think are alright, like the Cobalt Ram is okay because you can like Prismatic Barrier, the Sandstorm, and then you can like AoE heal. If you pair them with other Sandstorm pets that are decent versus the Karaji, you can at least kind of stay evenly matched. I don't know if you like are guaranteed to win per se. Murgleton's really good versus Karajis because he has strong damage versus them, and then he is faster. And he has the magic racial, so he only takes like half damage from the sandstorms. Plus he can maybe, like, if he stuns him with Soul Rush, he can actually just kill him in like 3 attacks with Soul Rush, Call Darkness, and a Shadow Shock before he's even gotten off a single sandstorm. But he has to be pretty dumb to let that happen. The last player was just spam rooted, so I just kept spamming Sticky Web, and so he couldn't swap out, so he had to stay in. Indigo's okay versus Karajis. Not amazing, but not bad. Then I guess the Sun Glow Cobra. Where is he? Sun Glow Cobra is alright versus Karajis, because you can match Sandstorm damage for Sandstorm damage. Alright. This is kind of a fun team. Let's see here. Squirky should be really good here. I think I'll start with him. He's just not going to be great versus the Marionette, but I can stun him and swap. Kind of want to press Bubble. Let me attack and see what he does. Yeah, I figured he'd bring in the Marionette. So I'll stun him and swap to somebody else. The Workshop bot is useless versus the Fell Flame for like a lot of reasons, so could maybe save Bubble for later. I think it's actually just better if I swap right now. No, I'll press Bubble, and here's why is I can bring in the Mechanical, take some damage, and then heal up the difference with Stoke the Flames. Smart move is for him to bring in his Elemental right now, because surely he sees those green arrows. And not only that, but my only attack does weak damage versus Mechanicals, and it does half damage versus, sorry, not versus Mechanicals, it does weak damage versus Elementals, and it does half damage, so 132, useless, because he's not burning from Scorched Earth, so I have to swap, and it'll bring in, Squirky. That's not good. So I'm gonna lose my bubble. But I certainly can't stay in. That's not gonna work. I don't know if I want to bother stunning him. I think what I'll do is I'll fish slap for now. He might try to stay in, but if I stun him, he's just going to bring in the Marionette. It's still worth stunning him, because he's about to hit me really... He's about to probably dot me with Flame Breath, and I don't want that to happen. Probably bring in the Marionette, so I can bring my Workshop bot back in. Or I could bring in the Nightshade Sproutling. I think the Workshop bot's a little better. But I'm not sure if I want to go for healing. Let me go for damage while he... Okay, attacks me. Because if I can trade my Mechanical for his Marionette, this is a 2v2, I should easily win. And we won the coin flip, that's nice. So he's doing 25% less damage than if I had lost. Okay. Is it worth saving my Mechanical for later? I guess I could at least try. Because I have the speed advantage versus the Fell Flame. Yeah, that was worth it. Alright, let's just attack him until he kills us, which won't take long. Oh, he burned his conflagrate. Alright, well that's helpful. Now if I use bubble, I don't think Death and Decay breaks bubble anymore. I guess I could test it for science, but I am pretty sure it just actually hits me through bubble and doesn't take a charge of bubble. I do think it's worth it to stun him. I just don't know if I want to go for bubble right now. It's probably in my best interest to attack for now, see what he does. Okay. Let's attack for a couple times. Let's see what he does. Cleansing Rain. He might have Frog Kiss. But it's not stacked up yet, so I'm just going to attack for a bit. He does have Frog Kiss. Okay. Alright, let's go for Bubble. And yeah, Death and Decay does hit me through Bubble. It doesn't take a charge of my Bubble. So it used to be a pretty niche bubble breaker slash decoy breaker, but not anymore, sadly. How much is my water or my fish slap doing? 360? Dang it. Well, I have to stun him then. Squirky might be able to 1v2 here. I have my cooldowns coming back shortly. Yeah, Squirky's a monster if he's faster. Pretty good versus Sandstorm pets, but it looks like those guys aren't queuing anymore, fortunately, so we go back to playing some fun teams. I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into this. I'm just playing a fun team, because if I get a team like that, I don't think I need to like hard counter them with a perfect matchup or anything. But I probably don't have a terrible matchup here. We have Snarly's good versus the undead. Muck Slug's gonna be alright versus the elemental. And then Florendo isn't great versus his team, but if I can match him up versus the frog, he will be able to outspeed the frog with Primal Cry. The bleed doesn't do me a whole lot of good, but he can hit hard with burns. 475 high roll, not bad. Nice. I got this mount on accident while I was farming out mutt. Got him in a day, but depending on RNG, it could easily take longer. Got Banfu. I don't see that pet very often. That little Ragnaros is a problem. I'm assuming he'll start with Little Rag, so let me start with Snarly. And bleed Little Rag. I really want to go for that blood in the water. But the trap could go off and he could swap, so it's risky. Is this winnable if I don't land this blood in the water? Yeah, not thinking so. I think I have to risk it. Oh, okay. Okay, this might be one of those days. Okay, well, at least the trap is gone, I guess. Let's bring in Muck Slug to take weak damage. At least he's taking bleed damage. Do I care about acidic goo? 463 plus 386 is about 800 damage. I think it's better to just go for quicksand, because slime will kill him. Alright. Well, no more trap RNG, so that's helpful. Oh, and he's slowed, so I could go for an acidic goo here. He'll probably bring in Banfu and maul my face with beast damage. Do I stay in to acidic goo him? Muck Slug's actually not bad versus Will of Remornia. I think I want to save him for later. Let's... Or I guess bring in Florendo. Snarly's really bad versus Magic Pet, so that's unfortunate, but he is my... What? Just healed for 0. Okay. Okay, buddy. Let's go for a bleed. Oh, he has weak damage versus us. That's fantastic. I will be slower than him after Primal Cry. Sadly. So I think I'll just go for a burn here. And then, let's go for another burn. Haha, his vengeance did piss because I have a bleed on him. And then Primal Cry will kill him right before he can get a feed off. I'm surprised he's not running Prowl with feed. That's a pretty big heal. Let's go ahead and bleed him up so that Snarly can blood in the water. Uh-oh. He has lots of AoE, possibly. I might actually be able to 1v1 him with Florendo here. He's going to heal for a bit. But he's under his magic racial, so if I high roll, I can kill him. He's going to go for a Siphon Anima. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Both of these are weak to aquatic, so even though I deal weak damage to him... Oh, he's still slowed. Duh. Alright, GG. That went way better than I thought it would. I mean, I would have preferred landing the blood in the water on Little Rag, but it ended up being just fine. But I think that's partly because he healed at 100% HP, and he was running Vengeance. And Prowl isn't, like, very good in PvP, but Vengeance is just awful. All right. So little rag. How about Tricorn? Ooh, I don't know about this team actually. Do I have anything better than that? I guess that's a little better. I'll just play my own trap. I should try to put together some Arcane Winds teams for fighting Little Rag, but thing is, most pets with Arcane Winds kind of suck. Like the best one is Zeradar. I don't have him. I don't really want to buy him either because he's not that great. I mean, Psionic Storm is overtuned, does big damage, but 260 speed and high health on a magic pet. Not that exciting. And if that's the best one, you can imagine how bad the other ones are. I mean, maybe there's something I haven't thought of, but I guess the discarded experiment is kind of fun. He has a slow. He's not good. Oh, this guy. Winnable. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking definitely not. Do I try that other team? Do I try this? I mean, I have Tricorn versus two idols. That's pretty GG instantly. It's just, I mean, maybe he doesn't have Sandstorm. That's about the only way that I possibly win this, to be honest. He started with Anomalous. That's, free damage on Anomalous. Let's go for a Magma Trap. Okay. Oh, he crit me with the, yeah, nope, nope. Let's go ahead and pick a different team. My trap doesn't go off, I get crit. We're just gonna go ahead and play something else. All right, maybe, yeah, let's just pick a counter team. There we go. That works. LG. Okay. I think I'll start with Tremblor. Assuming he has toxic fumes. Let's go for... Let's go for Stone Rush. Okay. Go for Sandstorm. Oh, he has Void Nova. Very well. We'll go for a Nature's Ward, and then one more Stone Rush will kill him. I think it's better to just bring in the Ram and kill him with Headbutt, though. I'm gonna be pretty pissed if my Headbutt misses. Alright. Should be winnable, but I'm definitely pretty far behind since I took so long to go for Sandstorm, not knowing that he had Void Nova. We'll throw up a Prismatic Barrier. Block that Sandstorm. Go for a big heal. Oh, he doesn't have the humanoid damage. I need to save my Ram for later. Plus, I don't have cooldowns. Who do I bring in? Trembler is probably the safe option. You might go for deflection, so I'm going to go for Nature's Ward first. No deflection. Let's go for Sandstorm. Still no deflection. Okay. Well, we can bring the ramp back in. Try to prismatic barrier, another sandstorm. Oh, he didn't fall for it that time. Go for a heal. Do I want to eat the sandstorm on my ram, or do I want to eat it with Trembler? Trembler's tankier, but he's also more useful because I only have one attack with my ram. I think I'll go for headbutt. Ooh, nice stun. I got all my health back on my Dune Watcher. Maybe I just bring him in. His sandstorm hits really hard. Sure, let's do it. Because he's stunned. I can go for sandstorm here, maybe deflections. Nope, he hasn't pressed deflection yet. Oh, he crit me. Should still be winnable. Do I just sacrifice the Dune Watcher? That doesn't seem smart. I just don't have to. I think I'll bring in Trembler. See if we can get him to press deflection. Nope, he just doesn't want to press it. Okay. I'm just going to assume he doesn't press deflection for the rest of the game. Stone Rush. He should die to headbutt now. Let's go for a Prismatic Barrier. Big heal. Nice deflection, retard. I guess that's why you play double idols all night long. Yep, get on out of here. Well, that team worked. I still think that this is like a more consistent comp for countering like anomalous slash sandstorm teams. But that team would do a little bit better maybe versus Karaji Guardlings. The Gleamhoof Fawn is good versus Karaji's, but he does weak damage to him. And he's slower. I don't know. I guess the Gleamhoof Fawn is a little tankier, but I mean those prismatic barriers are very annoying for sandstorm teams because they usually don't have a way to deal with them. I mean this team happens to have poison protocol, but he just used his anomalous in the opener and then he didn't have one. So that worked. Not very efficient, but I don't really think there is an efficient way to beat this team. It's just gonna be a slog. What was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 wins, and then I just didn't even bother versus that team the first 2 times. Maybe I go for one more. Do I think he's gonna re-queue? I feel like he probably would have gotten somebody else by now. If I were to rematch him, I'd probably pick either this team or just triple sandstorm, like this team. Or maybe Sunglow. Sunglow Cobra. Yeah, like this team with the End Might and the Sunglow Cobra. This would probably beat him like 9 out of 10 games minimum. This team too, very similar. How fast is the End Might? Yeah, he's slower than the two humanoids. That's a bummer. He hits really hard, though. 776. I think that's going to do it for now. Some fun games, some less fun games, but eh. Except for the Sandstorm teams, I had fun. Let me call it for now, and I'll see you on the next one.